Could lemon myrtle hold the key to act as a natural anabolic supplement? In this video, what I'm going to do is look at how lemon myrtle may be able to act as a potent growth stimulant in muscle cells. So for those of you who are brand new to my channel, my name is Lucas, the founder of Ergogenic Health, and my mission is very simple. It's to bring you the most cutting edge health information that you'll struggle to find on Google. So please be sure to like this video and hit subscribe down below to stay up to date with the latest and greatest health research. So the whole purpose of this video is to look at one particular study that highlights the potential applications for lemon myrtle in the context of improving muscle growth and specifically aid in muscle recovery. So you may be wondering, what is lemon myrtle? Well, lemon myrtle is a herbal extract and its Latin name is Bacusia citriodora. Now, what's key to note is that it's actually sold in the form of herbal tea, essential oil, as a powder, and also as a spice. And its applications are very far reaching. But the purposes of this video is to look at how lemon myrtle may be able to specifically activate what's known as muscle stem cells. Now, before we get into this, some of the historical benefits do include antibacterial, antimicrobial, antioxidant, antibiotic, and also antiviral. All right, now let's get stuck into this particular study. The study was titled Lemon Myrtle or Bacusia citriodora extract and its active compound casuarinin activates skeletal muscle satellite cells in vitro and in vivo. The main purpose of this particular study was where the researchers were basically investigating a broad range of compounds that could potentially be used to treat sarcopenia, which is essentially a loss of muscle mass and also function as humans age. And in fact, sarcopenia is a very devastating condition that absolutely needs to be addressed, obviously through exercise, but then potentially now we're seeing that lemon myrtle may be able to increase muscle growth in these particular subjects. Now, obviously this is not a human clinical trial, and obviously it's preliminary research. Obviously it was in vivo, so it wasn't in humans. However, this particular research is absolutely exciting, particularly for those who are interested in applying some of this, rat study data to humans. Now, what they noted was how lemon myrtle can basically increase muscle satellite cell activation. Now, what we can see here is the process in which muscle stem cell activation leads to a proliferation and differentiation and fusion of these myofibril fibers and increasing the regeneration of these muscle stem cells and also these muscle tissue. Now, bear in mind that in adult muscle, these satellite cells normally reside in this quiescent or dormant and undifferentiated state. However, when skeletal muscle is stimulated by injury or exercise, this actually induces or activates these satellite cells. Now, what we also know is that the researchers in this study found that a water extract of lemon myrtle leaves could activate these satellite cells in vitro. So what they then wanted to do was observe whether or not this would also have an effect in vivo. Now, using the in vitro assays, they investigated whether lemon myrtle specifically activates these satellite cells, and if so, then which compound specifically present in lemon myrtle activates these satellite cells, and by what mechanism can lemon myrtle activate satellite cells. In addition, they then evaluated the effects of oral administration of lemon myrtle and its active compound, which I'll discuss shortly, to rats on satellite cell activation in skeletal muscle. Now, the main points that I really want to highlight here: oral administration of lemon myrtle or casuarinin cassiorenin, it's a difficult one to pronounce. I'm going to abbreviate it to CAS for this video, to rats activated satellite cells in normal muscle. Now, I'm just going to read a snapshot from this particular study. Bear in mind that cassiorenin is found within lemon myrtle. It's what they believe to be is the active constituent. Just like, say, for example, dark chocolate, we know epicatechin is a muscle supporting compound. So oral administration of lemon myrtle at 250 milligrams or cassiorenin at 4 and or 8 milligrams per kilogram to normal rats activated these satellite cells. Now, similar to the in vitro data, the effective dose of this CAS was consistent with the CAS content in the effective dose of lemon myrtle. These results showed that cassiorenin was the active compound in lemon myrtle in vivo. To our knowledge, there are few functional food ingredients that activate these satellite cells in the muscle of normal mice or rats. Oral administration of beta-hydroxy beta-methylbutyrate or EGC to rats satellite cells in the muscle during recovery from atrophy, but did not activate satellite cells in normal muscle. In addition, oral administration of proanthocyanidins to rats or intraperitoneal administration of EGC to mice activated satellite cells in injured muscle, whereas intraperitoneal administration of resveratrol or curcumin to mice induced activation and proliferation of satellite cells in the atrophied muscle. However, none of these ingredients have been reported to activate satellite cells in normal muscle. So the whole point here is that whilst there's been a lot of other botanicals and natural compounds that have been able to activate satellite cells, this particular study suggests that lemon myrtle is the only natural agent that is known to stimulate satellite cells in normal muscle. Now that is absolutely amazing if it translates into humans. Now, interestingly, what I wanted to learn was how does it actually activate these stem cells? Now, what they noted was that IL-6 or interleukin 6, basically it's the first identified and most studied myokine. It plays a key role in the regulation of muscle homeostasis and also the satellite cell responses. And they showed that lemon myrtle or cassiorenin basically upregulates the IL-6 mRNA expression in satellite cells. And basically this is believed to be the mechanism by which lemon myrtle actually stimulates satellite cell production in normal muscle. So you're probably wondering now, what are the dosages for humans? Well, based on the dosage that they used in this particular study, they used 250 milligrams per kilogram of this lemon myrtle extract. Well, if we divide this by 6, we can see it comes out to a converted dose per kilogram of about 40 milligrams per kilogram. And that converted dose to, let's say, for example, an 80 kilogram human being. I'm just using 80 kilograms, for example, because that's, roughly what I weigh, or the average person. That translates to 3,243 milligrams. So this is a hypothetical dosage. Again, this is early days. We don't know whether this is the appropriate dose in humans. But if we were to translate this particular rat study, and then convert it to human equivalent dose, we're looking at about 3,240 odd milligrams. So how else can we influence muscle growth? Well, obviously protein synthesis, most of us know about that. mTOR activation, many of us know about that pathway. We can enhance IGF-1 signaling, inhibit myostatin and or decrease follistatin. We can activate the estrogen receptor beta. Think about testosterone. I've mentioned and supported the benefits of testosterone, specifically more plates, more dates. Derek's testosterone, I'm a huge fan of that particular product. And also we can support muscle growth through circulation enhancement and or blood engorging, or using anti-catabolic agents such as insulin. So the biggest takeaways from this particular study, number one, I'm very excited to see this in supplemental form as a natural anabolic agent in the future. I will be adding this to my list of over 2,500 different compounds that I'm starting to screen and shortlist myself for when I, plan on formulating my own products in the future and or formulating for other companies, which I've already started doing. I think the other big takeaway is that more research is truly needed to apply this to humans, but the preliminary, research does appear quite promising. So thanks everyone for tuning in. Hopefully you learned something new in this video. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.